Someone hands you a stack of panel prints and says, "Find a fault." And the very first page looks like a wall of lines, boxes, and numbers. It is intimidating. But here's the thing almost nobody tells beginners. Every PLC wiring diagram in that stack follows the same handful of patterns. Learn the patterns once. Then you can trace any signal on a drawing you have never seen before, from a field device all the way to a PLC address. In this video, I will show you how to read a PLC wiring diagram the way a working controls technician does. We will cover the drawing types, the symbols, and the two traces that unlock everything. Let's turn that wall of lines into a map. Quick note before we dig in. This is from PLC Simulator, where you can practice reading and wiring PLC drawings free right in your browser. No install, no hardware. The link is in the description. Click the link in the description to try it free. Now back to the print. First, understand what you're holding. A real panel print is not one diagram. It is a set, and each page answers a different question. The single line, or power, diagram shows how power comes in and gets distributed. Big picture, one line per circuit. The schematic, the ladder-rung diagram, shows the control logic rung by rung. That is where the actual on-off decisions live. The panel layout shows where each part physically sits inside the enclosure. It is a map of the steel, not the logic. And the I/O wiring pages show how every field device lands on a PLC input or output point. So before you read anything, ask one question. Which page answers what I need? Power, logic, physical layout, or I/O? Pick the right page, and the drawing gets 10 times easier. Now the symbols and the labeling, because they're the same on every print. A normally open contact is 2 short lines. A normally closed contact has a slash through it. A coil is a circle or an oval. That is the thing being switched. You will also see terminals as small numbered circles, fuses, and the PLC I/O points themselves drawn as label boxes. But the symbols are the easy part. The real key is the labeling system. Wire numbers follow one single conductor across every page it touches. Rung numbers run down the left margin, so you can say, go to rung 12. And cross-references tell you where a signal continues. This wire picks up again on sheet 4, line 8. Follow the wire numbers and the cross-references, and you will never lose a conductor in the stack. Here is where it all comes together. Let's trace one input end to end. Start at the field device, say, a start push button out on the machine. From the device, a conductor runs to a numbered terminal in the panel. Find that terminal on the I/O page. From the terminal, the wire lands on one specific PLC input point, and that input point maps to a PLC address. Something like I:1/0 on an Allen Bradley print, or %I0.0 on a Siemens one. That is the whole chain. Device, terminal, input point, address. 4 hops. When the program looks at that address and the contact does not go true, you now know exactly which 4 things to check. We cover the rung side of this in our ladder logic video, link below. Outputs are the same idea, just running the other way. Start at the PLC address. An output bit the program turns on. That address drives a specific PLC output point. The output point lands on a numbered terminal. And from that terminal, the wire feeds the field device, a motor contactor coil, a solenoid, an indicator light. Address, output point, terminal device. Read it forwards for outputs, backwards for inputs, and every page in the set works the same way. 3 technician habits make this fast. Always follow the wire numbers. Lean on the cross-references between sheets. And check every device against the I/O list. For the panel side, the terminals, the layout, the real wiring. See our control panel wiring video, also linked below. So here's what to walk away with. A panel print is a set, not one page. Power, logic, layout, I/O. The symbols are simple, but the wire numbers and cross-references are what actually carry you across the stack. And every signal is just a short chain you can trace. Device to terminal to point to address. Get that? And the wall of lines becomes a map you can navigate one wire at a time. Now, go make it concrete. If you want to practice reading and wiring PLC drawings hands-on, click the link in the description to start free at plcsimulationsoftware.com. No hardware, no install. Subscribe, new video every Tuesday. See you in the next one.